In a grand hall filled with strange lights and colors, the Galactic Council met. This was a place where powerful alien leaders gathered to discuss the fate of many worlds. Today, they focused on Earth. They were laughing, their voices echoing through the vast space. They looked down on the small blue planet, believing it to be weak and unimportant. "Look at Earth's fleet," scoffed a tall alien with green skin and 6 arms. "It is tiny. How can they think they can challenge us?" The other members of the council joined in, chuckling and shaking their heads. They were convinced that their advanced technology made them unbeatable. In the heart of this meeting, Captain Mia Chen sat in her command center on Earth. She watched the news feed showing the council's meeting. It made her heart race. Mia was the leader of Earth's fleet, and she knew that they were not as weak as the council believed. But how could she prove it? "Captain, they are mocking us," said her trusted officer, Lieutenant Alex. His face was tense with anger. "We have to show them our true strength." Mia nodded. "I know, Alex. But how? They see us as nothing." She felt a heavy weight on her shoulders. The future of Earth rested on her and her fleet. The council continued their laughter. They discussed their plans to visit Earth soon, eager to show their power and to remind the humans of their place in the galaxy. "We will bring our best ships," another alien said, his voice deep and booming. "Let's teach them a lesson they won't forget." Mia listened carefully to the council's words. They had no idea about the secret upgrades her team had been working on. Earth's fleet might look small, but it held a powerful secret. Mia and her engineers had developed a technology that allowed each ship to split into millions of smaller ships. These smaller vessels could act independently, creating chaos for any enemy. "Captain, what are we going to do?" Alex asked. He was worried but also excited. "If they come here, we need to be ready." Mia thought for a moment. "We must keep our plans hidden until the right moment. Let them underestimate us. When the time comes, we will show them what Earth can do." She felt a surge of determination. She would not let Earth be laughed at. As the council's laughter continued, Mia made a decision. She gathered her best officers for an urgent meeting. They needed to prepare for the coming visit from the Galactic Council. They would show the aliens that Earth was strong and not to be taken lightly. In the command center, Mia spoke passionately. "We will train harder than ever. We need to be ready for anything. When the council arrives, they must see us as equals, not as weaklings." Her team listened closely, feeling the fire in her words. They knew that they were on the brink of something great. Days turned into weeks as Earth's fleet prepared for the council's arrival. Mia and her crew worked tirelessly, testing the new technology and training the pilots to control the smaller ships. They practiced every possible scenario, knowing they had to be perfect. Finally, the day came when the Galactic Council would visit Earth. The skies were clear, and the atmosphere was filled with anticipation. Mia stood on the deck of her flagship looking out at the fleet. Each ship was ready, and each crew member was focused. They would not allow the council to mock them anymore. As the council's ships descended toward Earth, Mia felt a mix of excitement and fear. This was the moment she had been preparing for. She would show the aliens that Earth was more powerful than they could imagine. The council's ships landed, and the members stepped out with smug smiles. They were ready to dismiss Earth once again, but this time, things would be different. Mia was ready to turn their laughter into shock. The day had finally arrived. The Galactic Council's ships hovered above Earth, casting long shadows on the ground. Captain Mia Chen stood on the deck of her flagship, the Horizon, with her heart pounding. She watched the Council's ships land, their sleek designs a stark contrast to her own fleet's more rugged appearance. Mia gathered her crew in the command center. The room buzzed with energy, but there was also tension in the air. Everyone knew how important this moment was. "Listen up, team," Mia said, her voice steady and strong. "Today, we show the Galactic Council what Earth is truly capable of. They think we are weak, but they have no idea what we've prepared." Her crew nodded, eyes wide with excitement. They knew they had a secret that could turn the tide. "We've trained hard and our fleet is ready. But remember, our advantage is in our technology," Mia continued. "Once we reveal our ship's true power, the Council will understand that they cannot underestimate us." Meanwhile, the Council members exited their ships. They looked around with disdain, taking in the sight of Earth's fleet. "How quaint," one of them sneered, a tall alien with blue skin and 4 eyes. "These ships look old and rusty." Mia's team watched the Council with growing anger. "They will regret saying that." Lieutenant Alex whispered to Mia, clenching his fists. They have no idea what we can do. As the council leaders approached, Mia smiled politely. Welcome to Earth. We are honored by your visit, she said, her voice calm. Inside, she was brimming with confidence. This was her chance to change their minds. Honored? The blue-skinned alien scoffed. Let's see what you have. Show us your fleet. He waved his hand dismissively. We'll be the judge of your strength. Mia led the council to the observation deck. Please, take a look at our ships, she said, trying to keep her excitement in check. They may look simple, but they have advanced technology. The aliens peered down at the fleet. Mia pointed to her flagship, the Horizon. This ship is equipped with a unique ability. Watch closely. She activated the command for the fleet's splitting technology. The council gasped as the Horizon began to glow. In a matter of seconds, the flagship split into thousands of smaller ships. Each one shimmered with energy, darting around like fireflies in the sky. What is this sorcery? One council member shouted, clearly shocked. Mia felt a rush of pride as the smaller ships zipped through the air. This is our secret weapon, she announced. Each ship can operate independently, making our fleet much larger than it appears. We can overwhelm any enemy with our numbers. The council members exchanged worried glances. They had underestimated Earth's power, and now they realized their mistake. But how is this possible? The blue-skinned alien asked, his voice trembling. Earth has always been resourceful, Mia replied, a confident smile on her face. We may not have the same technology you do, but we find ways to adapt and innovate. This ability allows us to fight back against anyone who threatens our home. As the smaller ships continued to dance around the observation deck, the council members looked increasingly anxious. This changes everything, the blue-skinned alien finally said, his voice low. We cannot afford to dismiss Earth any longer. Mia saw the shift in their attitudes. She knew they were no longer laughing at Earth's fleet. Instead, they were realizing they were dealing with a powerful force. Now that you see our strength, I hope we can move forward together, she said, her voice firm. Earth is not a planet to be underestimated. The council members exchanged quick whispers, their expressions serious. Mia's heart raced. This was the moment she had trained for. She had turned their mockery into respect. The council was now looking at Earth as a potential ally rather than an easy target. As the small ship settled back into formation, Mia felt a surge of hope. They had successfully shown the Galactic Council that Earth was not to be taken lightly. But what would happen next? Would they accept Earth as an equal? Or would they still see it as a threat? With her fleet at the ready, Mia knew they were just getting started. The battle for Earth's future had begun, and she was determined to fight for it. The atmosphere was tense as Captain Mia Chen and the Galactic Council members gathered in the grand meeting hall on Earth. The room was vast, with high ceilings and walls that sparkled with lights. Mia felt a mixture of excitement and anxiety. This meeting could change everything for her planet. The council members took their seats, their alien forms casting strange shadows across the room. Mia stood at the front, facing them with confidence. Thank you for coming to Earth, she said, her voice steady. We are ready to discuss our future together. The blue-skinned alien from before leaned forward, a smirk on his face. We were impressed by your little display earlier, he said. But we are still the dominant force in the galaxy. You must understand your place, Earth. Mia clenched her fist but kept her composure. We are not here to challenge you, but we will not be treated like children. Earth is ready to stand as an equal, she replied, her voice firm. She could feel her crew's support behind her, their eyes fixed on her. The council exchanged glances, some nodding, while others frowned. You say you want equality, yet you have so much to learn, another council member, a tall creature with shimmering scales, replied. Your technology is impressive, but you lack experience. We may lack experience in some areas, Mia responded, her heart racing. But we have shown creativity and resilience. We fight for our home and for those we love. That makes us strong. The blue-skinned alien scoffed again, clearly unimpressed. Strength is not just about fighting. It is about understanding power and control. You think you can challenge us with your little ships? Mia took a deep breath. It's not just about our ships. It's about our spirit. When we work together, we can achieve great things. If we join forces, we could be unstoppable. The council members exchanged worried looks. They had come to dismiss Earth, but were now starting to see something different. What do you propose, Captain? The scale-covered alien asked, leaning back in his chair. Mia saw her chance. Let us form an alliance, she said. Together we can protect not just Earth, but other planets that may be in danger. The galaxy is vast, and there are threats out there that we cannot ignore. The blue-skinned alien frowned, crossing his arms. An alliance? You think we will just accept your offer after one demonstration? I believe we can prove ourselves, Mia replied. We can conduct joint training exercises, share technology, and learn from each other. Imagine what we could accomplish together. We could create peace in the galaxy. The council members were silent for a moment, contemplating her words. Mia could see that they were considering the idea. It is an interesting proposal, the scale-covered alien finally said. But what guarantees do we have that you will not turn against us? Mia took a step forward, her voice filled with passion. We are not your enemies. We want to build a future where we can all thrive. If you give us a chance, I promise we will honor our agreements. Trust is the foundation of any alliance. The blue-skinned alien looked thoughtful but still skeptical. We need more than words. We need to see action. Mia nodded. Then let us demonstrate our capabilities together. We can conduct a joint exercise in a few days. You will see how our fleet works and how we can support each other. The council members murmured among themselves, the tension in the room shifting. Finally, the blue-skinned alien leaned forward again. Very well, Captain. We will agree to your proposal for a joint exercise. But know this. If you fail to impress us, the consequences will be severe. Mia felt a surge of hope. Thank you, she said, her voice full of determination. I will not let you down. As the meeting continued, Mia felt the weight of her responsibility. This was her chance to prove that Earth belonged among the stars. She knew that they had much to learn, but they also had much to offer. The council had come to mock, but now they were forced to listen. The tides were turning, and Mia was ready to lead her people into a new era of strength and cooperation. She looked around the room, seeing her crew's supportive faces, and knew they were all in this together. The future was uncertain, but Mia felt a spark of hope. This was just the beginning. Together, they could create a powerful alliance that would change the galaxy forever. The day of the joint exercise had arrived, and the atmosphere was charged with anticipation. Captain Mia Chen stood on the deck of the Horizon, gazing at the sky filled with ships from both Earth and the Galactic Council. She could feel the weight of responsibility on her shoulders. This was their chance to prove themselves, but she knew that the pressure was high. As the exercise began, Mia's heart raced. All ships, prepare for maneuvers, she called over the communication system. Her crew responded quickly, moving with precision. The small ships of Earth split off from the larger vessels, zipping around in formation. The Council's ships hovered nearby, their alien designs shining under the sun. Let's see if your little ships can keep up, the blue-skinned alien leader taunted from his flagship. Mia gritted her teeth but stayed focused. They would show them the power of teamwork. Engage the first exercise, she commanded. The pilots took their positions, and the fleet moved in perfect harmony. Mia watched as the smaller ships darted around, mimicking the movements of the Council's larger vessels. It was a dance of strategy and speed. The Council members watched with keen eyes. At first, they seemed unimpressed, but Mia could sense a shift. Her fleet was working together flawlessly. The smaller ships would zip around the Council's ships, making it hard for them to lock on for a shot. Suddenly, the blue-skinned leader shouted, "Let's turn up the heat! Prepare to engage!" The Council ships fired their weapons, and beams of light shot through the sky. Mia's heart raced, but she knew they had trained for this moment. "Evasive maneuvers! All ships split and scatter!" she ordered. The Earth fleet responded instantly, splitting into thousands of tiny vessels. The Council's firepower was impressive, but the smaller ships were quick and agile, dodging the attacks with skill. "Look at them!" one Council member exclaimed, his eyes wide with surprise. "They can move faster than we expected." Mia smiled, feeling a surge of pride for her team. They were proving themselves in ways she had only dreamed of. As the exercise continued, the Earth fleet began to strike back, launching their own volleys of energy beams at the Council ships. "Now counterattack!" Mia commanded, and the small ships regrouped to launch their own attack. They swarmed around the larger vessels, firing energy beams from all directions. The Council ships struggled to keep up with the flurry of activity. The blue-skinned leader shouted in anger, "This is not how it was supposed to go! They are outsmarting us." Mia could see that the Council was starting to panic. They had come to show their strength, but Earth was holding its own. As the battle raged on, Mia noticed one of the council ships falling behind. It was losing power and struggling to keep its shields up. "Let's help them," she said to her team. "We can show them what it means to be allies." Mia ordered a group of smaller ships to move in and support the council vessel. They darted around it, firing at the incoming attacks, allowing it to regroup. The council members were astonished. "They are helping us?" one asked, disbelief written on his face. After a moment of hesitation, the council ship regained power and joined the fight. Together, they worked as a team, fending off the remaining attacks. Mia felt a wave of joy wash over her. They were no longer just fighting side by side, they were becoming true allies. As the exercise came to a close, the blue-skinned alien approached Mia's flagship. His face was no longer filled with arrogance. Instead, it showed respect. "You have proven yourselves today, Captain. Your fleet is more powerful than we ever imagined," he said, his tone sincere. Mia smiled brightly. "Thank you. Together we can achieve great things. This is just the beginning of our partnership." The Galactic Council had come to see Earth as weak, but they now recognized its strength and potential. Mia's heart swelled with pride as she looked at her crew, who had fought bravely and shown their true capabilities. The battle was over, but the fight for their future was just starting. With the Galactic Council now willing to work together, Mia knew they could create a new era of cooperation and strength. Earth had proven its worth, and now, together with their new allies, they would face whatever challenges lay ahead. The sun rose over Earth, casting a golden light on the newly formed alliance between the humans and the Galactic Council. Captain Mia Chen stood on the deck of the Horizon, looking out at the fleet gathered below. Excitement buzzed in the air as ships from both Earth and the Council prepared for their first joint mission. Mia felt a deep sense of pride. They had come so far from the days when the Council scoffed at their fleet. Now they were working together to protect the galaxy from threats. The bond between Earth and the Council was growing stronger every day, and Mia could feel the hope in the hearts of her crew. "Captain, all ships are ready for departure," Lieutenant Alex announced, a big smile on his face. "The Council is excited to see what we can do together." "Thank you, Alex," Mia replied, her eyes sparkling with determination. "Let's show them that we are more than just a small fleet. We can be a powerful force for good in the galaxy." As the ships launched into space, Mia felt a sense of unity. The Earth fleet and the Council ships flew side by side, forming a beautiful tapestry of colors against the backdrop of the stars. The Council members had started to share their advanced technology with Mia's team, and they had been working hard to learn from each other. "Today, we will conduct our first joint patrol," Mia announced to her crew over the communication system. "Our mission is to ensure the safety of nearby planets and to look for any signs of danger. We are not just protecting Earth, we are protecting our new friends as well." As they traveled through space, Mia's heart raced with excitement. They passed by vibrant nebulae and swirling galaxies, marveling at the beauty of the universe. But soon, their patrol took a serious turn. A distress signal crackled through the communication system. "Captain, we've received an emergency call from a nearby planet," Alex shouted, his voice filled with urgency. "They are under attack from pirates." "Put the coordinates on the screen," Mia ordered, her mind racing. "We have to help them. This is our first test as an alliance." The Council ships shifted into formation alongside the horizon, and Mia could feel the determination in her crew. "Let's move!" she commanded, and they sped toward the troubled planet. As they approached, the scene was chaotic. Pirate ships swarmed around the planet, firing energy beams and causing destruction. The Council ships and the Earth fleet quickly took their positions, ready to fight. "Remember our training," Mia said, her voice calm but firm. "We work together, support each other, and protect the innocent." The battle began. Mia coordinated the attack, sending Earth's smaller ships to flank the pirates while the Council's larger vessels provided cover. "Engage!" she shouted, and the space erupted with energy blasts and explosions. The Earth fleet moved with agility, darting between the larger pirate ships and launching their own attacks. The Council vessels fired their powerful weapons, pushing back against the pirates. Together they fought with a fierce determination, protecting the planet below. Mia could see the fear in the eyes of the planet's inhabitants as they watched the battle unfold. They were counting on her fleet to save them, and Mia felt the weight of that responsibility. "We can do this," she whispered to herself, pushing through her doubts. The battle raged on, but Mia felt a surge of hope as her crew worked seamlessly with the Council. They communicated effectively, anticipating each other's moves. The pirates began to retreat, realizing they were outmatched. "Keep pressing forward," Mia shouted. "We can't let them escape." With one final push, the combined forces of Earth and the Council overwhelmed the remaining pirate ships, forcing them to flee. As the dust settled, cheers erupted from the crew. "We did it!" Alex exclaimed, pumping his fist in the air. "We saved the planet!" Mia's heart swelled with pride as she looked out at the grateful inhabitants of the planet below. "This is what we are capable of when we work together," she said, her voice filled with emotion. "This is just the beginning of our journey." The council members approached Mia, their expressions full of respect and admiration. "You have shown us what true teamwork looks like," the blue-skinned leader said, his voice sincere. "We are grateful for your help." Mia smiled, feeling a sense of accomplishment. "Thank you. Together, we can protect the galaxy from any threat. This is just the start of our alliance, and I look forward to many more victories together." As they left the planet behind, Mia looked at the stars, filled with hope for the future. Earth had proven itself, and now they were part of something greater. With the Galactic Council at their side, they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. This was not just a new beginning for Earth, but a new chapter in the galaxy. A chapter of unity, strength, and hope.